you have to do a kind of a crime scene reenactment on that kid with a Mosin. Okay, I don't think this will work. I don't think I'll get it to go off. Bob, get away from there! Because these are boxer primes. What he was shooting was that Wolf steel case with a Berdan primer. So I don't think I'll get it to go off. But it'll at least mark the primer. Okay, here's what he did. He loaded it. You know, this is just a blank, just a primer. Then he closes the bolt. Then he futzes around and tries to get the safety on. But he never actually succeeds in getting the safety on. Okay. Then, you know, he lays the gun on the ground, ready to go. Puts on his hearing protection, picks it back up, and then he does this move where he slaps that bolt up. Not to the point of being all the way up, but to the point where if you're looking at from the camera's down low, and in theory, if it was right, if it was closed, you shouldn't be able to see the stem of the bolt at all, and you can see the whole stem of the bolt. So it's almost vertical, you know. Okay. Then he tries to shoot. But now, he was to the point, and this is where it's going to be different guns. So the firing pin clicked. You know, the firing pin came forward as far as it could. But because of that ramp mechanism, it can't. Which is a good thing, because if this would have been a different design, and it would have fired, he would have had a bolt going through his head. The way it is, the firing pin can't go far enough forward because the bolt is blocking it. So then he looks at it like, what the hell? And then he slaps the bolt down. Now, when he does that, that firing pin is allowed to go all the way forward, and you're in the same position as what you see these people that are always thinking they should be carrying their gun decocked. And so they pull the trigger and let the firing pin down on the primer. And it's sitting there, so all it takes is a jar, you know, and she'll go. Yeah, and it marks the back of the primer, because the firing pin is right on the primer. But like I say, these are boxer prime. You know, if I had the Berdan primer, but the only ones I have are the military, and that's a thicker primer. But I'm sure that's what happened. I can just see it happen, believe me. But the bad part is, you know, okay, so now he said it's a misfire. That wasn't a misfire, that was just mishandling. And the whole thing with this, you know, I have no idea what the hell he was thinking. You know, to get ready to shoot and then open the bolt. But let's say if something would have happened, which could very easily have happened, I mean, you know, because he was just pointing that thing and closed that bolt, and she went off. But there would have been a lawsuit, you know, claiming the gun was dangerous or the ammunition was dangerous. But really, it's just a kid that's dangerous, just that stupid antic of pulling that bolt up. And I'll never understand why he did that, but you know, that's a video that shouldn't be up. And a kid that should really needs a lecture on gun handling.